Hey Aries, and welcome to your spiritual messages for the month of February, and of course, any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. And if this message does not resonate, please don't forget to check your other placements, because according to the astrology in the sky, you could be resonating with another placement than just your sun sign. And also, this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, so today I'm going to be pulling your energy and your energy only. This is not a love reading. This is a spiritual message reading so as to help you guide you on your spiritual journey, just your path in general, your life path, and your personal development. So I'm going to start off with the Island Time Wellness Law of Attraction cards. I'm going to pull 3 cards and just see what messages are there for you and what can help you attract your heart's desire during this time. All right, 3 cards for Aries. There's 1, 2, and 3. Cool. All right, so let's start with these. All right, so we have say affirmations. State as I am. Manifesting happens in present tense in a present life, believable to you. So, right, if you don't believe your manifestations, they won't come true, basically. You know, you have to be 100% with what you want. You know, being specific really matters. So if you wake up and you think, maybe I can have this, then it's not going to happen for you. You have to be 100% certain that it's yours already. You know, and I like how it says right here, state as I am in present tense. So say that you have it already. You know, so like, for example, just say like, I have a big house, instead of saying like, maybe I'm going to have a big house, or I don't know if that's going to be mine. You know, you have to be really certain. You have to be affirmative with your sayings. So I like that. Power of the spoken word. Okay. Daily habits, self-care, morning, evening success, routines, make healthy choices, cumulative effects, subliminals. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have heard of this book called The Compound Effect. It's a really good book. I recommend reading it. But it basically talks about how little by little, the things that you do each and every day after a year, like the cumulative result is what you've been doing for that whole year, right? So like, let's say you've been eating like a little bit of a muffin every single day for a year. In the moment, it might not seem like a lot because you have a little bit of a muffin. You don't think it's that big of a cheat. But when you add it up 365 days, like you probably gained weight from eating that muffin every single day. So really choose your daily habits. What are you going to invest your time into every day? Even like reading a book, 15 minutes a day, like that's a great daily habit. And by the end of the year, you've probably read like 20 books, you know? So something like that. So it says self-care, morning and evening success. So get into the habit of creating a routine for yourself. So in the morning, when you're done creating that routine, you already accomplished something and you feel great about the rest of your day. And the same thing with nighttime. Before you go to bed, make sure you complete your nightly routine so that you feel great when you're done. And when you lay your head on the pillow, you feel productive. And then loving all of you, love and accept your inner darkness for greatest self-love. Deeply healing world mirrors us. So yeah, the yin and yang, right? Like embracing every part of yourself, the light and the dark, because we all have it. It's just some people are more stuck in the dark or more stuck in the light. And there really has to be a balance with this. You know, so really accepting yourself is the greatest self-love. And this also speaks of deeply healing. So, you know, really pay attention to your wounds during this time. If you feel like there's something that you haven't resolved, you know, just try to go within and embrace yourself. Even if it's not entirely healed, doesn't mean you're not lovable, you know. And it says world mirrors us. So if you have a problem with the world or you judge the external world a lot, pay attention to yourself first and foremost, right? Like we only judge the external world because we feel a certain type of way about ourselves. So if you feel great about the world, then the world is going to feel great about you, and vice versa. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have trying too hard. Force creates resistance. Let go and watch it flow. Rest. Be lighthearted. Burn out. So this is basically saying to not burn out, right? To really watch yourself and trying too hard. Like, I feel like it's saying here to just kind of like let it go, let things be. You know, say your affirmations. You know, complete your daily habits. Love yourself. But don't try too hard. Maybe you're putting your time and effort into the wrong things. Maybe you're trying too hard in, you know, getting someone's attention or something like that. And it's just not doing you any favors, because the more you force it, the more it creates resistance, right? Whatever that energy is, doesn't have to be a person. I was just using that as an example, but you know what I mean, right? Yeah, because then you risk the feeling of burnout. When you do too much, you end up just doing nothing at the end of it. So be lighthearted with your energy, let it go, and watch it flow. All right. So I'll keep referring to those as I'm doing the reading. So now I'm going to do a mini Celtic cross for you guys. So I'm going to be pulling your center, your challenges, your past, present, future, and your lessons being learned. All right, what does Aries need to know during this time? What is that, their energy? What is their center? Okay, we have 2. The Guru, nice. The High Priest. Your challenge, the 10 of Swords. The past, 4 of Swords. Present, strength. What is their future? The Lovers, and then lessons being learned, 9 of Wands. Beautiful. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. Burnout, right? Like, this goes back to this idea, trying too hard. I mean, look at how similar they look. They're both pushing something. You see that? So, yeah, I feel like you are feeling burnout. You feel like you've been putting in your energy a lot into something, and you're just waiting to see the results. But I feel like at this point, it's just time to drop your weapons. There's no point in trying any harder. Like, you've done all that you could. Because you also have strength over here as your present. So I feel like you are trying really hard, and that's not a bad thing, but I do feel like you're overwhelmed. 9 of Wands over here is lessons being learned. So let me see what this, let me move this over here. Let me see what this 10 of Wands is about. Why are they feeling the 10 of Wands? What are they tired of? 2 of Cups. Ooh, yeah, so I just have to do with another person. I was kind of assuming that, but I don't want to, jump to conclusions. So that may resonate for some, not for everyone. But you're feeling burnout when it comes to love or a connection. 2 of Cups. Okay, and it's saying you're trying too hard. Force creates resistance. Maybe some of you are trying too hard to make something work, and it's like doing the opposite effect, right? Force creates resistance. So just let it go, let it be. You've done all that you could. I feel like you're trying more than the other person, and that's not fair to you. So it's time to really just let it go, let things be. But I do see the Lovers in your future over here, so maybe you're attracted to a new romance, or this person finally comes around. We'll get into it. So what's at your center is the Guru, the High Priest. So I feel like you guys are just committing to yourselves, right? To your affirmations, your daily habits. I feel like you guys are ready for commitment also when it comes to this romantic connection. But nonetheless, I feel like you guys just are really stepping into your spirituality, really finding the answers, feeling really wise during this time. I feel like you guys are focusing more of your energy into other things that are going to give back to you versus this connection. And I feel like you guys are sharing your wisdom with others too. The 7 of Swords. I think that came up for you guys last time too. Yeah, you guys are being more authentic with yourselves. Okay, maybe you were wearing a false mask, or, moving in silence kind of energy with the 7 of Swords, right? That represents deception and strategy. So I feel like you guys again, like, I don't think you guys do that intentionally. I think it's just a mode of survival to act in a certain way. And this card is coming up for you guys again. But I feel like you guys are finally seeing the fruits of your labor, if you will. Like, I feel like you guys put in the effort and you're starting to come from a more authentic place, a more wholesome and moral place, right? With the Guru. Because then we have the Knight of Pentacles over here. I feel like you guys have been putting in the effort towards yourselves, working on yourselves, your finances, just, being dependable and surrounding yourself with more dependable people too, after a period of perhaps being lied to. Okay, so maybe this wasn't your energy, maybe it was somebody else. And you recognize what you're willing to put up with, and you only want genuine connections around you, especially because I feel like this Two of Cups over here was taking a lot of your energy, that you learned a lot from it, right? With the Guru, it's like you mastered your craft. You learned a lot through those experiences where people may have been deceiving you, and now you know to be more careful in your discernment, to not really mess around with just anybody. I think you guys are attracting more people like the Knight of Pentacles, where they're more reliable and dependable. This is strong earth energy with the Guru and the Knight of Pentacles here. So yeah, after a moment of having trust issues with the Page of Swords, because people weren't being honest with you, the Moon, right? Like, you just felt like there was things that were hidden, not coming to light. So that maybe made you feel a bit uneasy, but I think you recognize that you have the answers. You don't have to rely on anyone else, right? Ten of Swords, this comes up for you guys a lot too, but yeah, this painful ending, you're still dealing with it. Again, it could be with this Two of Cups, right? It's a completion with the tens, with the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. And I feel that you guys are still trying to tackle this ending, right? It's not easy to have these transitions, because the Ten of Swords represents an ending, but the beautiful thing with endings is that there's only a beginning, right? I always point at the sunrise in the background here, because it's true. After the darkest night, and the sun will always rise. I've been saying this a lot with I think it was the Pisces and the Sagittarius reading and Gemini's reading. Like, this card came up in every single reading, I think. But that's just the energy that I feel here. Like, you guys are still struggling. I feel like you guys could still be feeling a little bit beaten down like this, but you're coming out stronger. Yeah, because you were able to use your, again, like, I feel like this experience, whatever this betrayal or ending was, it made you become more wise with the kind of people you surround yourself with, that you don't want shady people in your circle anymore, right? Because you're tired of feeling like this. Like, you feel like you've been taken advantage of. All right, the Chariot and the Ten of Wands came out again, but I wasn't ready yet. But yeah, that same card again with the Chariot, where I feel like you were waiting for someone to make a move, but they just never did. Ten of Wands. What can you tell me about the Ten of Swords? One card. Oh my gosh. Why are the cards like this? There we go. The Three of Wands. Yeah, you were waiting for someone to make a move, make things right. Three of Wands, Six of Pentacles, right? Equal give and take, reciprocity. Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. You were waiting for them to make things right, and they never did. So you felt like this. And you're still healing from that, right? We have that over here too with, was it this one? Yeah. Loving all of you. Love and accept your inner darkness for greatest self-love. Deeply healing. The world mirrors us. So I feel like this is causing you to, really heal yourself. Yeah, because this person had their guard up. Seven of Wands. You couldn't get through to them. So you were waiting for them to come to you. But I just don't think love should be that difficult, right? If you felt like they were never going to come around, I feel like you were just ready to move on. Sorry if you can hear a helicopter in the background. All right, so your present energy, the Four of Swords. Yeah, healing and recovery, right? Contemplating, spending time alone, really backing off from someone. This is my fallback card, when you fall back from someone because you recognize that they're not putting in the same energy and effort as you are. So you finally took your energy back, and you're finally resting and healing and really spending time alone, right? This is kind of the Hermit card for me too. King of Swords, Four of Cups. Yeah, you guys had to be cold. Aquarius energy. All right, you had to really be stern with this person, and it wasn't easy for you. It wasn't easy for you to cut someone off and be really stern with your communication with the King of Swords, right? He's pretty cold and straight to the point, doesn't beat around the bush. But you were tired of feeling rejected with the Four of Cups, right? You're tired of it. You're getting bored, so you finally pulled the plunge with this person, and you decided to take your energy back. You weren't having it anymore. So you may have even ghosted this person, or they ghosted you, and that's why you're falling back. But I feel like you took your power back, and you may have been the one who ghosted this person. Yeah, for your happiness, the Sun. The great thing is that you recognized when you were no longer being served in the ways that you needed, and you walked away. I'm surprised the Eight of Cups isn't here, because that's kind of what I'm feeling here. You walked away from what was no longer working for you to walk towards your happiness. All right, so your present energy is strength, which I absolutely love, because yeah, you're becoming a stronger person because of all this that has occurred to you. And this is Leo energy, so you could have Leo in your chart or be dealing with a Leo, but you're finding that courage again. You're picking yourself up after a really dark time with the Ten of Swords. And I feel like this is you saying those affirmations and loving yourself, right? It's like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Like you tackled the beast, right? With the Strength card. Yeah, after a period of feeling really trapped in fear within your mind, because this person wasn't really giving you a reason to be trustful, feel trustworthy towards them. All right, so Eight of Swords. You picked yourself up out of that, though. Yeah, the Hierophant again. I feel like you were able to make the right choice for yourself, because that's at your center, right? The Guru, the Hierophant, the High Priest, whatever. I feel like some of you could still be going back and forth with this energy, though, with the Eight of Swords, because it is here in your present energy. You could still be having a hard time to kind of go back and forth with what it is that you're feeling. That's why I think it's really important to say those affirmations and to, stay as you are. Believe in your manifestations, right? And I feel like when the Eight of Swords creeps in, you kind of tend to lose that part of yourself where you feel 100% certain, right? So I feel like these are very contradicting energies, but I feel like you're leaning more towards strength. I mean, strength is a lot stronger card than the Eight of Swords. So you're on your way to healing for sure. All right, so the future, the Lovers. So I'm going to have to obviously pull clarification for this, but I mean, does this person come back around? Do they finally do what you've been waiting for? Right? Because I feel like you feel a really strong soul tie connection with this person. Yeah, look at Eight of Wands wants to come out with the Four of Wands. So this could be a new person or it could be the same person. But I do feel like you feel a really soul tie connection. But I feel that the minute you pull your energy back from this person and you show them that you have boundaries and you respect yourself, that may be when this person begins to come around. And if you do feel this strong soulmate connection with them, because we have the Two of Cups and the Lovers here, right? And I feel that when you finally take your energy back, this person comes around. Or it's a new person. And you were able to manifest them because you let this other person go, right? Yeah, Queen of Cups. There could be a confession of love there. So you could be dealing with the water sign. With the Queen of Swords popping up over here. The Nine of Pentacles. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Queen of Cups. So I feel that like the minute you tell this person, or the minute you put your energy back, this person's going to feel you thriving, right? With the Nine of Pentacles, they're going to see you thriving, and I think that's what's going to make them want to come back with the Queen of Cups, because they're going to sense it, right? If you guys have this like strong intuitive psychic connection, and if it is like a really strong soul tie, I feel like this person is going to like smell the air when you're doing when you're doing great without them. They're going to come creeping back in. So be cautious if you don't want this person to come back. You know, and obviously if you do want them to come back, then that's great. But I feel like you're going to remember like how they treated you with the Five of Cups here. You know, the disappointment, the sadness that they caused. I feel like it's not going to be easy for you to like forgive that. Like to forgive and forget. I don't think that's going to be easy for you. You're going to still remember the pain that they caused you. It'll be hard for you to let go of it. So I feel like you're going to be left with the choice. Like the ball's going to be in your court. Perhaps here with the Lovers showing up as your future energy. Otherwise, I feel like this can be read two ways. When you start loving yourself, Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, you're able to attract a newfound romance. Okay. And you're able to leave behind this connection that just wasn't working out for you anymore. All right. So lessons being learned, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is the wounded warrior, right? Like you've been through the ringer with this person. We have the Ten of Wands here too. So I feel like you have your guard up. You're kind of not trusting anybody right now. I mean, look at this guy. He's pretty much been through it and he's on watch, right? He's like defending his 9 staffs there. And this is you guys right now. I feel like you're also learning to not give up without putting up a good fight. Like I feel like you guys really did try to make this work with this person, or however that may resonate for you. But I feel like you guys really put in your energy and your effort into making something work. Like you're at the last final straw and you did everything that you could. And whether they worked out or not, you know, that wasn't so much the lesson. The lesson was just like, how resilient can you be? How much do you want this, you know? And if it didn't work out, then it just shows that you're ready for something entirely new. Because, you know, Spirit saw that you were willing to put in all that effort for something, and that's admirable. All right, what is this Nine of Wands about? The Six of Wands, yeah. You're feeling victorious, right? Successful, recognized for your efforts, Six of Wands. So after a period of feeling really like beaten, worn out, you come out on top. All right, it's like feeling like on top of a mountain. And then High Priest coming up again. So this is just part of like your spiritual path, your spiritual journey, that like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Right? And you became a lot stronger, a lot more resilient than before. So that's awesome. All right, so I'm going to leave that there. Let's just go ahead and get a fairy oracle. All right, one card for Aries. Healing. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. So really strong healing energy that I feel here with you guys. So just take the time that you need, right? Don't rush into anything. Don't accept this person if you don't want them back. If you feel like you're going to have to constantly heal, just know that you're the winner here. Wait for winter. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So winter can be of significance for you guys. We are in winter now, or it could resonate when the next winter approaches. But again, right, be clear with your intentions here. Kind of the same message here with the affirmations. All right, so that is what I have for you, Aries. I hope you guys enjoyed that message. I hope it brought you some clarity and insight during this time frame. If it did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that others may receive this message. Also, feel free to leave a comment. Please take care, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Bye.